Let's just talk about Legends Arceus for a second. When I saw this game revealed, I was excited for it because I really like Pokemon. But when I saw that it was a really big open world environment, I thought, I don't care. And that's not because I think open world environments aren't good. That's not it at all. Games like Skyrim and Breath of the Wild, I know that they're fantastic games. I know that every praise heaped upon them is well deserved. I just don't like those kinds of games. But I sure do like Pokemon. I don't think I have to make a big statement that says I really like Pokemon. I make videos about them, and that's basically it. Kind of like these little dudes. But maybe just putting Pokemon into a game like this is all I needed to really like the big open world environment. And as you can see from the title, I've put 3 hours into Legends Arceus, and so far, I really like it. As the title of this video suggests, I've only played the game for 3 hours. This is not a comprehensive review. This is me just talking about everything that I really like so far out of the beginning of it, a few of the things that I didn't like, for those of you that might be on the edge of picking it up or not. To give you the quick, straight, easy answer, like I said, I really like it. Now, in what you might think is an incredibly bizarre statement, this game really reminds me a lot of Let's Go. Yes, I know how crazy that sounds, but think about the main objective of the Let's Go games. In the regular games, you're encouraged to catch a whole lot of Pokemon, but you're probably not going to go out of your way to catch a lot of duplicates, save for Eevee or if you want to have a living dex of everything. But in Let's Go, you're encouraged to chain Pokemon together, either to get a lot of candy for leveling up your Pokemon, or if you're a shiny hunter, to increase the shiny rates. So catching is the main focus of that game. In Legends Arceus, you're encouraged to catch Pokemon because you're completing research on them. A cool thing about this game is that you're actually filling out the Pokédex as it's being made. Back all the way in Gen 1, you would catch a Pokemon, and it would give you everything you needed to know about it. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Here, it does. In Legends Arceus, just catching it doesn't really tell you anything about the Pokemon at all. You've got to actually catch it, use it in battle, so that you learn more about it instead of just reading about it from what someone else wrote. This objective-based system on catching Pokemon had me spend way more time on Wurmple than I ever had before. In a way, this reminds me a lot of the trading card game. In the trading card game, that's not just pick the strongest Pokemon and you're gonna win. There's a card for Eldegoss that I really like. It has a bonkers attack where all you do is you just spend 1 energy and you get 3 grass energy from your hand and put it anywhere on the playing field on your Pokemon. I've never used an Eldegoss before, but because of that attack, it makes me want to try to use an Eldegoss in Sword and Shield. Don't know when the next time I'll play those again, but hey, you know, if I ever do, I'll be more motivated to use that. And it's not just every Pokemon line that has these objectives, it's every single Pokemon. Honestly, a lot of middle stages, like we all know, kinda get brushed under the rug. This game makes you actually focus on those middle stages. They could have easily just done this and then you'd evolve everything into the strongest form and solve all these objectives that way. I think this is a great way to put focus on other Pokemon that you normally would never use. And because you're catching so many Pokemon, you're gonna burn through Pokeballs quickly. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I spent going back and forth to the camp to craft more Pokeballs, and then having to spend time adventuring for Apricorns and the Tumblestones, and it was really fun. Every single bit of it has been fun. I really wish I knew how many Pokeballs I've burned through. In the beginning, when they're giving you the tutorial on how to catch Pokemon, the professor gives you 50 Pokeballs, and I threw all of them away. I just wanted to see what he would do. Then he gave me 10. So, I don't know what I was expecting. Don't really know. One thing too, I have not seen anything later in the game other than some evolutions floating around here and there on Twitter. I think this professor has this hat on because his hair is going to be a giveaway of who he's connected to in the future. I don't know. That may be complete garbage. That might be a big point in the story. I really don't know. That's just what I would assume. Another thing I like is how fast catching and battling happens. It's almost seamless, and I really like that aspect about it. Here you can go from catching a Pokemon to battling it to then catching another Pokemon just as quickly as possible. You can throw a Pokeball while it's shaking on the ground with a Pokemon inside it. You can already be in the process of throwing a Pokeball at another Pokemon. Like, it's just so good. In the main games, yeah, it does get a little tedious just encountering a Pokemon, letting the animation happen, and then seeing the Pokemon appear. Here, we get none of that waiting time, and I really, really like it. Unfortunately, I think battling has taken a back seat, and here's the reason I say that. You'll be using a Pokemon that has a severe level advantage over something else, and you will get bodied by level 4 Shinx over and over and over. Now, apparently from what I've read, IVs or EVs, I don't know which one, this may be completely wrong, aren't in the game, and there's these little gift dust and gift stone things that you give your Pokemon to actually increase their stats, other than just basically leveling up. But when I have a level 18 Oshawott, it should not have trouble against Wurmple. But here, a Wurmple using Poison Sting does a lot to me. Again, though, when you catch that Wurmple and then use Poison Sting on a wild Pokemon, I feel like it does nothing. I feel like the battling with wild Pokemon is very inconsistent. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's an actually difficult Pokemon game, but it's weird so far. One other big thing is how you can actually engage in battle without throwing out a Pokemon, but from everything I've seen so far, I have no idea why, once you've been spotted, you wouldn't just try to battle it. There may be something that I'll learn later in the game, but the mechanics I have now, I don't understand why you would do this. Yeah, you have a dodge roll, but I don't understand yet. There might be something that I'll learn. Hopefully there is. And like I told you, only 3 hours into it, there may be something extra. Now, the alpha Pokemon are terrifying, and it is really, really fun encountering these dudes. Like, I've seen videos of people getting bodied by Snorlax, and like, I love that. I saw a Snorlax, I stayed as far away from it as I could, just because I did not want to run the risk of getting hyper beamed in the face. This is another tiny bit, but the evolution screen is hardcore. It looks really nice. And the menu system, it's just nice. Not gonna make or break the game for anyone, but I like it. I like big menus, and I can't lie. And graphics are not the thing that I look for first in a game. I love Gen 1, so graphics are not my main concern. But this part where I had a battle between Beautifly and Dustox just looked ugly. It looked ugly enough for me to notice it and think, ooh, that doesn't look good. But the rest of the game on its own, it looks good enough. But if this early part of the game doesn't look too good, I can only imagine what the rest of the game might look like. I'm really, really excited about playing the rest of this game. Most Pokemon games, I get them the day they come out, I play them for a good few hours, and then I just put them aside. And then a few months later, I come right back to them and really dig into them. Moon was a weird example where it took me 3 years to beat it. So, you know, it happens. But I really think I might give this one more of an opportunity than the others. And don't think that it's because I don't want to play it. I don't have a lot of time at the time of this game coming out right now between school and after-school extracurriculars with students, so I don't have the time right now. I don't have time to just devote 5 hours at a time sitting down. I really think this is going to be one of the first ones to get me into it, though. And I think calling it Pokemon Breath of the Wild is a great exaggeration. It almost does a bit of misservice to the Pokemon game, but the point stands and it's valid. People are making it for a reason. If you like Breath of the Wild, you would probably like this game. If you like Pokemon, you'd probably like this game. But if you're one of the people that likes both of them, I have no reason why you wouldn't like this game. I know I haven't sunk a lot of time into this game, but so far, I really like it. And I think you might too if you agree with anything that I've mentioned in this review. As always, thank you so much for checking out the channel. If you want more content on Legends Arceus, or just more content ideas in general, leave them below in the comments, and I'll give them a shot. Until next time, have a great day, make good choices, and until next time, see you later.